What's going on, my good people? This your boy Lop Up the Entertainer, here to bring you some action between Fayetteville State and Benedict College. This is going to be interesting to see both of these bands go head to head. These bands are very good when it comes down to that halftime. So I do not know what to expect in this video, okay? So, whew, two strong bands bumping heads. I don't know what to expect, so I'm very excited to see what they're going to bring. You know, now I will say this, that they both got some good records right now, but a band will be receiving a loss today. I don't know which band it will be, but I don't know. But I will also mention this also. They do have a chance, without a shadow of a doubt, they do have a chance for it to be a tie. I don't know what to expect from this, okay? Now, this happened 3 weeks ago, okay? So this is fairly new, okay? So this is really in the beginning, early in the beginning of the season, okay? So granted, I did get a chance to see them at the big HBCU Battle of the Band. So if you want to see that video, please click on the video up ahead, okay? So with that being said, look to the cards next to me so you know what we'll be grading, okay? We're going to be grading entrance, songs, formation, dancers, and breakdown. Maximum points they can make all together is 25, okay? I'm going to have a creative department. With their creative, they can boost their grade up to a 30 if they able to land those points. So if they do something unique, creative, something death-defying, that would get them going, okay? So what are my expectations for this battle? I'm looking, if they're doing a drill, I'm looking for straight lines. I'm looking for them to march 8 to 5, okay? If they're going to do certain step-offs, I'm looking for step-offs to look right, okay? Dancers, I need the dancers' stunts to go well. I need the dancers to look clean. When we look at the songs, if the band is staying stationary, they're not marching, I'm expecting the sound to sound clean. All right, breakdown, I'm expecting 3 dance features from this band, okay? So whatever they give me is what I'm going to grade. So if they give me 3 and they look clean, that's going to give them a good 5. But if it's not clean and they don't give me 3, that can hurt their grade, okay? That's just my opinion, and that's what I'm grading, all right? So with that being said, let's get into the action, okay? Please consider liking this and subscribing. It means so much to me.
Performance musicality,
Fayetteville's
precision
first.
in marching, experience in execution, and a show that truly entertains. Today we bring you the stages of Love Show.
It's 5 issues.
Your drum majors are Bo Blackwell from Omaha, North Carolina, Toby and Payne from Charlotte, North Carolina, and your head drum major, Anthony Richardson from Fayetteville, North Carolina. This is the Marching Bronco Express. Watch out, people. You never know what buzz will hit you.
Very clean.
Make some noise for our drum line. The X-Factor.
They'll follow leader drill. Everybody get their knees up.
Now, since we're taking it back, we gotta show some love to the King of Pop, Michael Jackson. Welcoming the majestic, the elegant queens of the MBX under the direction of Director of Auxiliary, Monique Leathers.
That was nice.
We gotta talk to him. Let him know where we repping. Shout out to the ATL. We gotta turn it up one more time. Serving everybody.
Okay.
It's not over. About.
Okay.
HBCUs are always changing people's lives. Today, we're focusing on love. If you love your HBCU, make some noise. Talk to him.
That was very nice.
Let's bring it in, Broncos. The
That was very
marching.
good.
Cell service.
That was very good. All right, let's get that a grade. Man, that was very impressive for them to be one of their first field shows of the season. That's pretty strong. That's really strong. All right, so entrance is a 5. Songs is a 5. Formations, I'm going to give them a 4. Dancers is a 5. Breakdowns a 5. Creativity, I'm going to give them a 5. Okay, so they got a 29. Not bad at all. Almost a perfect and almost a perfect 30. That's not bad at all. That's really good. Really good. Really good. And I saw what this looked like at the like I said, the big HBCU Battle of the Bands. So very, very good. Very, very, very good. They did very good on this. All right, so 29. They put their work in. They put their work in. Real talk. Only reason why I gave them a 4, and when it comes down to their marching, when they went to their first formation, it was just 1 or 2 people who were just kind of off trying to get to their next spot. Okay, when they was marching. Okay, but that was it. Everything else, they was kicking ass. So, alright, we got Benedict next. Before we get into Benedict, I would like to ask y'all, if y'all like what y'all seeing, please consider liking and subscribing. It means so much to me. I also have a membership program, so that's $2 a month. Again, that's $2 a month. You'll be able to access past battles from the 90s on up. I will also be grading drumline battles, etc. But that's only strict for the membership program. So if you want to be a part of that and you want to see what that looks like, please consider being a member. Again, it's $2 a month. Alright, I also have a thank you tab at the bottom. So if you want to donate to the channel, just being, generous, I really appreciate that. Hit that thank you tab below. Means so much to me. Alright. So all these proceeds will go into me affording YouTube Premium. With YouTube Premium, it's it helps me not have random commercials pop up. Okay. And so with those commercials, they kind of loses my reaction. It kind of loses y'all reaction just a little bit, but it keeps y'all engaged, So that's the whole point of the YouTube Premium. Okay, so membership program and thank you tab would be kindly appreciated if y'all want to do that. Okay, so with that being said, we're gonna move on to Benedict. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Let's get to the action.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare for the experience of a lifetime. On behalf of our president, Dr. Rosalind Clark Arthurs, welcome to the ultimate halftime experience. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the Benedict College Band of Distinction! Open up with a Magnus fanfare.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, all eyes on the Benedict College Band of Distinction. Very clean.
Maneuver in pageantry and motion. Feast your eyes on the divine silk flag line. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for your Benedict College Band of Distinction. Ladies and gentlemen, now sweet sensation as they dance to American Boy. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Sweet Sensation. My God, my God. It's party time. What we all know here in Columbia, South Carolina, ain't no party like a Benedict party, because the Benedict party don't stop.
Okay.
Give him a little bit of Sierra Band. Rollins. Slow jam. Come on, turn it around for him, man. Watch out, watch out. Let's take it back to the 90s. Oh. Let me hear it, man. Oh, to the left, slide, to the go. Come on. Break it down for him, man. Break it down. Break it down. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for your Benedict College band of distinction. Ladies and gentlemen, under the direction of Dr. Brendan L. Johnson, assisted by Mr. Garrett Rivers, Mr. Ronald Green, Mr. Tariq Foster, percussion instructor, Mr. Ricardo Payton, coordinator, Ms. Sheree Wallace, auxiliary coordinator, Mr. Ferris Williams, auxiliary coordinator. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of our president, Dr. Wesley Cortez, your 2025 edition of the Benedict College Band of Distinction.
There's tacos. Then there's Zach's.
Alright. Let's get that a grade. They did very good. Very, very good. Wasn't enough for them to pass. Let's find out. So, entrance is a 5. Songs, I'm going to give them a 4. Formations a 5. Dancers a 5. Breakdown a 5. Creativity, I'm going to give them a 4. Okay? Man, that was a show. Definitely was a show. Definitely was a show. Almost a perfect. Almost a perfect. It was right there. Right there. Just need to be sprucing up on some small things. High brass was just a tad bit thin. But I think if they can rectify that issue, I think they'd be straight. Okay? Alrighty. So, who won this battle? Alright. So, one band was stronger than the other. So, I think we got a decisive winner. Fayetteville score was 29. Benedict's score was 28. So, Fayetteville won this battle. Alright. So, I got to give it to Fayetteville. They were just slightly stronger than Benedict by 1 point. It was a 1 point difference. It could have been a tie, to be honest with you. So, it was right there. Just right there for Benedict. But very entertaining show for both bands. Very strong. You know, regardless, it's a passing grade for me for both bands if they was to do this for a battle of the bands. So it's a passing grade, but if we want to say who was the strongest, Fayetteville was the strongest, so I'm giving the edge to Fayetteville, okay? Like I said, the only reason why I gave Benedict a 4 in the songs, I just felt like the high brass was just a little bit thin. Now, granted, this happened 3 weeks ago, so they way stronger now than what they were, okay? When it comes down to Fayetteville, if I want to get some criticism, just work on the 8 to 5, stay consistent with the 8 to 5. But that's my verdict, ladies and gentlemen. I'm finna get up out of here, man. And like I tell y'all always, deuces.